from the fiery breath of Smaug in The Hobbit to the majestic dragons in Game of Thrones. These legendary beasts have fascinated humans for centuries. But have you ever wondered, could dragons have been real? Or are they just the product of myth and imagination? Dragons appear in the mythology of nearly every culture around the world, dating back thousands of years. By 2100 BC, dragons were already significant figures in Mesopotamian lore, symbolizing both chaos and order. One of the most famous dragon figures from this time is Tiamat, a primordial sea serpent and goddess of chaos. In the ancient Babylonian epic Enuma Elish, Tiamat is ultimately defeated by the storm god Marduk, who creates the world from her remains. This epic battle symbolizes the triumph of order over chaos, a theme that dragons have represented throughout history. In Mesopotamian art, dragons were often depicted as a mix of serpents, lions, and eagles, embodying immense power and cosmic significance. Marduk, often associated with dragons, represents the constant struggle to maintain balance in the universe. Another dragon-like figure, Ninishsita, was seen as a symbol of fertility and the underworld. Meanwhile, in ancient China, dragons took on a completely different meaning. Far from being symbols of chaos, Chinese dragons were revered as wise, benevolent creatures associated with power and prosperity. The Yellow Emperor, a mythical ruler, was often depicted with dragon imagery, and by the Han Dynasty, dragons had become symbols of the emperor himself. This association continued through the Ming and Qing dynasties, with dragons prominently featured in art, architecture, and imperial regalia. But could these mythical beasts have some basis in reality? The widespread nature of dragon stories suggests they might be more than just fantasy. Although there's no direct evidence of dragons, paleontological discoveries offer some fascinating insights. Fossils of extinct reptiles like pterosaurs and plesiosaurs reveal massive, winged, and serpentine creatures that once dominated the skies and seas. It's easy to imagine early humans uncovering these bones and crafting legends of mighty, fire-breathing creatures from the remnants of real ancient reptiles. One of the most iconic dragon traits is flight. But could a creature of such size ever really soar through the sky? To achieve flight, a dragon would need wings large enough to generate enough lift to overcome its weight. But as a creature grows larger, its weight increases exponentially, making flight a real challenge according to the laws of physics. And what about breathing fire? While no biological mechanism exists today that could create flames, scientists have speculated about chemical reactions in the body that might, in theory, produce fire-like effects. Still, the energy required to sustain such a reaction would be astronomical. Then there's the question of size. Dragons are often described as enormous creatures, but even the largest animals in Earth's history, like the dinosaurs, faced physical limitations. Bone strength and muscle mass can only scale so far before they become a hindrance. A dragon of truly colossal proportions might not be able to support its own weight. Despite these scientific challenges, dragons continue to captivate our imaginations. Their appeal goes far beyond their physical characteristics. Dragons are powerful symbols of the unknown creatures that represent mystery, danger, wisdom, and even a connection to the natural world. In many cultures, they've come to embody forces beyond human understanding. So while science may never be able to prove the existence of dragons, their enduring presence in human culture is undeniable. Whether they're symbols of chaos, wisdom, or cosmic balance, dragons have left an indelible mark on our collective imagination. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the universe, one thing is certain: the legend of the dragon will live on, inspiring awe and wonder for generations to come. And who knows, maybe one day we'll discover the truth behind these legendary creatures. Until then, let the magic of dragons continue to ignite our dreams. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating dives into the unknown.